guys, it's the Parentrepreneurs here. We're back again. So last week we sent out a poll on Instagram asking you guys what you wanted to see next, and it was either between our story or our travels to the Maldives and the Philippines. So this will be a two-part series. I know, it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be epic. So yeah, watch till the end of this video to see our experience, and lastly to see if it was all worth it in the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know that this is going to be a bit longer than usual, but we believe that this is gonna be a value to you guys and hopefully be inspirational.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the like button, so this will help with our social media algorithm. And if this is the first time that you're watching us, please subscribe. This will help us a lot.
So a little bit of her backstory on this trip. Nick and I thought it would be a great idea to kind of end the year off on a relaxing note, and we wanted to celebrate, you know, our successes together in our business.
And just all around, just the hard work that we have done throughout the year. So when you get to a point where you worked a lot and you want to reward yourself.
We wanted to talk about our stay, and the resort that I chose is actually a funny story, but it was on my birthday when I booked this, and they gave us a pretty good deal, which I'm really happy about. And the resort that we stayed at was called Oblu Select Onsen Jelly, which is an island in the Maldives. So yeah, we stayed there.
So before we left, we had to say goodbye to our kids, and it was an emotional one because we haven't really
Been away from them. Ever. I think it's like literally our first time. I think the longest we've been away is like for sleepovers at our parents' house. But this is the first solid like week that we have not been with our kids, and I was getting pretty emotional.
Are you all my personal dreams?
We were at the airport and they were dropping us off at the terminal. My cousin, Mac was actually pretty funny. He said something along the lines of, "Oh, mommy and daddy are gonna go poop."
For a long time.
For a long time.
So that Ben won't cry anymore because when he saw us leaving, he was upset.
Yeah, I was upset too. But yeah, that was a funny moment.
So our trip to the Maldives, what we actually did was we flew from the Philippines to Kuala Lumpur, from Kuala Lumpur to Mali. And it's a lot less time to travel, and it's a lot cheaper.
Cheaper in compared to if you fly straight from Canada to Maldives. So you're looking at spending around 2 to 3 grand. But if you fly from the Philippines through AirAsia, which was a really good experience for us, it's going to be around $400. So if you're looking to save, definitely fly from Asia to the Maldives.
Yeah, and especially if you're already there, so might as well hit 2 birds with 1 stone.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past.
Pretty hot.
Yeah. We're still in the Philippines.
And your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. We're moving on. We're moving on.
When we booked our flight and our accommodation, I booked through this company called Alpha Maldives. So I'll insert their logo here. And they were an amazing company to deal with from start to finish. They were really accommodating, like payment was really easy. They made sure that we were taken care of when we arrived at the airport. They had representative that came to greet us, which was really nice. And then he was able to bring us to our transfer boat. So yeah, it was a good experience.
And something to add to that too was our greeter. What happened was he asked us if we were Filipino, and we're like, yeah, we are Filipino. And he was like, okay, I have a coworker that is Filipino as well too.
Yeah, and then
maybe you guys can talk to each other.
Yeah. When we arrived, it was late at night, but still, even though it was dark, we can tell how beautiful it was. Because even if you looked over at the water, which you'll see in the clip, that the water was blue, like a swimming pool. That's what Mick described it as. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Absolutely.
We're heading to our boat. Even at night, it looks so nice. Oh, it's the boat. The water is so blue even at night.
The boat ride was amazing because we haven't been in a speedboat like this, so
Yeah,
it was
it's
super
super
fast, and also it was dark. And
Yeah.
I mean, just
You can feel the waves.
you can feel the
It's so
waves, and
weird.
also like falling to the water, you'll probably disappear. They won't know where you are. So
Yeah.
we were pretty,
It was like a bumpy road, like a bumpy ride,
yeah.
but it was kind of exciting. Like it felt exhilarating.
Yeah, it did. And also, it's just, you gotta make sure that when you're in a different country, that you have to be more aware and more careful because you just never know what happens. And that's what we did. We were just very aware of our surroundings.
Yeah. And then we arrived on the island, I think it was like around midnight almost, right? Yeah, because we arrived at the airport around 10 and it was pitch black outside. We arrived at the port
Yeah.
and they greeted us there. There were still people serving us, and the concierge person at the hotel or the resort came and greeted us with nice warm towels, and they gave us champagne. Yeah, it was like a blue one. It was really nice.
Oh my gosh, this place. I know, but this is. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so refreshing. Yeah. Cold water. Your fogginess comes out.
To have something like that have everything all come together and the design is perfect, it was unbelievable to us, and we believe that was worth our money. For
Oh
sure.
yeah, definitely. And we stayed in the water villas as well. So that's definitely an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything. That's why you go to the Maldives, is to try the water bungalows, right? So I do know that they do have restrictions to having kids. We didn't have the kids with us, so it was just me and Mick. But I know if there were kids, they wouldn't, some of them won't let you have the kids in the water bungalows because of safety concerns. So
Yeah.
just to keep that in mind to people who want to visit with their kids.
Yeah, just double check with the resort first to see if that's okay.
So the next morning when we woke up, it was just breathtaking. You walk outside and all you see are water bungalows.
And the thing too is when we woke up and just feeling that breeze in the morning was unbelievable. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't even describe it. It's just like one of the best feelings that we ever had because
It's warm.
it's so warm and hot and cool at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect mix.
Yeah, and you can feel like the ocean air. Yeah, like when you breathe, it's just like, it smells like fish.
Yeah, that's true.
My favorite parts of the water bungalow was being able to look outside in the backyard and it's ocean.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah.
beautiful. I was like, I want to stay here forever.
So one of the awesome things that we also did in the Maldives was we did a lot of excursion. So that would be bike riding, sunset fishing, not scuba diving, snorkeling,
yeah.
and
There's also
all the
options,
things.
yeah, that like paddle boating was available, but we didn't have time
Yeah.
to experience everything, but we did do quite a lot.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last.
And also too, when we were there, and even though we're on vacation, we were still working with our
Oh,
online
yeah, right.
businesses.
And it was pretty fast. It was like just on the island itself, open Wi-Fi, so you know, can't complain.
And most of the time too, we were at the poolside and we were working away. And once we were done working, we would go in the pool and just get a refresher.
Yeah, come back out and you're like, oh, I'm ready for new ideas.
Yeah.
So in the next clip, this is like one of my favorite parts about our whole trip. But when we were leaving to go back to the airport on our last day, they have like this, I guess, routine to say goodbye to all of the visitors who came to the island. And basically we were on the boat and I was just waiting for it because I knew they do it all the time when there's newcomers and when people are leaving. But basically all of the crew that is on the resort, they will like put their back or hands in their back and then they'll wave. They'll either
like
wave
this.
goodbye or hello.
Hello. And it's cool too because it's cool too because they just don't wave just like maybe for a few seconds.
No, they wait until you're gone.
They
and
wait
out
till
of
you're
sight.
gone.
Yeah, it's awesome. So this is like one of my favorite parts, and you see it even on their website
Yeah.
and their Facebook and all that stuff. So I'm like, I can't wait to capture this. So I did catch it, and it
Yeah,
was
so
like
we'll show
so
you the
epic.
link there.
There's no one I can turn to. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on.
So all in all, when it came to our experiences, when it came
Definitely, it's pretty good. So it's 5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, definitely 5 out of 5. Our stay. So in the water bungalows, must do it when you're in the Maldives.
Must.
You have to,
Yeah.
like, just
It's-
waking up to the sound of the ocean. I feel like I was Moana.
Oh, and it's just breathtaking.
Yeah.
Just the way everything is set up and just the breeze.
Maldives, hands down, one of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises ever. And then when it comes to activities, I felt there was a lot to do.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, you were able to go snorkeling, you can go paddle boarding, you can do a lot of
Swimming,
stuff. They had activities
scuba
too at
diving.
nighttime too. Remember we had like that dance off?
Yeah, the dance off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we record that?
No,
Or-
because
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
because we were
dancing.
dancing. Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't have a chance.
yeah,
But that was really cool to see.
yeah. When it comes to comfort, they did so well. They were very accommodating. It
Yeah.
was basically luxury. They treated you like, you know, queen and king pretty much.
Yeah, royalties.
yeah.
5 out of 5.
Yeah,
for me.
5. And the vibe itself,
Yeah.
very island. So the whole resort is on an island, you guys. Like it's the island. So you can't go there unless you have a boat.
A boat or a plane.
Yeah. So the vibe overall, like it,
5
yeah,
out
it
of
was
5.
amazing.
It's just the
White
vibe,
sand.
white sand, and just the vibe. Meaning the way I want to describe it is that it's for relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go to Maldives, it's definitely for relaxation.
When it comes to price, so we'll talk about price now. How much did we spend?
So the price,
Mm-hmm.
it's $20,000 US. That's the initial price that they quoted us.
Mm-hmm.
But since it was Camille's birthday, we had a pretty good discount.
Mm-hmm.
And also because we also got a discount because they were fairly new as well, right?
Yeah, it was a
It
new
was-
resort that just opened back in November of 2018.
Yeah.
So we were able to kind of use that to our advantage.
So yeah. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
what they provided us was we got a half off.
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. So overall, yes, I would definitely do it again, and probably use the same perks as what we did for this one.
Yeah.
So if it's a new resort, yeah, definitely go try it out.
Mhm.
And if it's on your birthday, try and get that birthday discount.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions regarding our stay in the Maldives, please let us know. Direct message us.
So our next video will our next video will be about the Philippines. So that
Yeah.
will be part 2.
Part 2 with the kids.
With the kids, yeah, since the Maldives was just us, we got a good time. We'll create the next video next week about the Philippines. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Our subscribe button is below.
Or follow us.
Yeah,
please.
follow us on our Instagram, our Facebook. We're posting once a week for our channel on YouTube as well. So yeah. Anything else?
Stay tuned.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.